Good morning students, I am Pankaj Mishra, your maths teacher, here again with a new video on maths class. Students, as you all know that we have started with the new chapter, that is expansion. I have uploaded one video of this chapter. We have started with the first exercise. I have solved some of the questions for you. I hope you all have gone through the video. I have told you to learn the formulas also, because formulas are very important in this chapter. On the basis of the formula you can solve any question. So some of the question that was left in this first exercise, I will do that questions, and after that we will start with the second exercise. So the first question is, if 2a minus b plus c equals to 0, then we have to prove 4a square minus b square plus c square plus 4ac equals to 0. So students, if we will see in this question what is given, 2a minus b plus c equal to 0, this is the condition and we have to prove this much. If you will see the equation, it is of the first form, that is of the first order. The degree is 1, here the degree is 2, that is this equation is of second order. So if you will see, we can make this term as like this, 2a minus b plus c equals to 0 can be written as 2a plus c equals to b. We can transfer this b to the right side. Now as per the condition required, we have to square this equation on both sides, like 2a plus c ka whole square equal to b square. On expanding it, this will be a square plus b square plus 2ab, so 2a square plus c square plus 2 times of this one. So this will be this much. Now as per the proof is required, we have to shift this b, that is from here to here. So this will be -1. So 4a square minus b square plus c square plus 4ac equals to 0. So this is how you have to prove these type of question. One more question from the exercise. If a plus b plus c equals to 0, find a square upon bc plus b square upon ca plus c square upon ab. We have to find the value and the condition is given. So we have to use this condition only. If a plus b plus c equals to 0, this implies a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. Both conditions are interrelated with each other. That is cube of these term will be this one. Now we'll use this value, a square by bc plus b square by ca and c square by ab. If we will take the LCM of bc, ca and ab, we will get abc. Now first we will divide this bc by abc, we will get a. So a will be multiplied by this a square, so this will be a cube, plus ca, this will be b cube, then ab and then ab, this will be c cube. Now a cube plus b cube plus c cube is 3abc. So in place of this we can write 3abc upon abc. This abc goes with this abc, answer will be 3. So this is how we will prove if the condition a plus b plus c equals to 0 and it is asked to find the value. Then first we will take the LCM and then on substituting the value we can get the value. Now one more question which is on the basis of the suitable identity. For this type of question, student, you have to see the question, that is which identity we are going to use. If you will see, 86 is 3 times and 14 is 3 times, so this will be 86 ka cube plus 14 ka cube upon 86 is 2 times, so this will be 86 ka square, then 86 into 14, we don't have to multiply it, and 14 ka square. If you will see, we can use a formula here, a cube plus b cube, which is equal to factorize formula, a plus b, a square minus ab plus b square. So in place of a we can write 86, so this will be 86 plus 14 and 86 ka square minus 86 into 14 plus 14 ka square, and in the denominator it is 86 ka square, 86 into 14 plus 14 ka square. Now if you will see these term, 86 ka square minus 86 into 14 plus 14 ka square and this denominator, they will get cancel out. So 86 plus 14 will be 100. Very easy question. So if you know the identity, you can easily imply and you can get the result. So this was all about the first exercise. So student, solve all the question of the first exercise, ask your doubt in the group whatever you are having, and you can call me also if you are not getting what is given in the question and how to solve. Now we will move to the next exercise, that is 3.2. First question is, if x minus y is 8 and xy is this one, we have to find this. So we will write x minus y is 8 and xy is 5. We have to find the value of x square plus y square. So we will take this term and will square both sides. So this will be x square plus y square minus 2xy. This will be 64. So x square plus y square, in place of this xy we will write 5. So 2 5s are 10. This will be, so x square plus y square will be 64 plus 10, that is 74. We can get the result. So on the basis of the given value we can also find the values. Now the second question is, if x plus y is equal to 8 and x minus y is equal to 2, we have to find 2 times of x square plus 2 times of y square. So for this question student, what we will do, x plus y ka whole square, this will be 8 ka square, and x minus y ka whole square, this will be 2 ka square. Now when we will expand this term, this will be x square plus y square plus 2xy, and this is 64, and this will be x square plus y square minus 2xy. This will be 4. On adding these terms, 2xy goes with 2xy. This will be 2 times x square, 2 times y square. This will be 68. So this will be the resultant. Now we will move to the next question. P minus q is 9 and pq is equal to 36. So p minus q ka square will be 9 ka square. This will be p square plus q square minus 2pq is equal to 81. So this will be p square plus q square minus 2 into, in place of pq we can write 36, 81. So p square plus q square is equal to 81 plus 72. This will be 153. In place of p square plus q square we can write 153. Now we have to find p plus q. So this p plus q ka whole square will be p square plus q square plus 2pq. So in place of this p square plus q square we can write 153, and in place of pq we can write 36. This will be 153 plus 72. This will be 225, and if we will take the under root we can get 15. So from this we can solve also p square minus q square. This will be p plus q into p minus q. In place of p plus q we will write this 15, and p minus q will be 9. This will be 135. The next question is, if 2a minus 3b equal to 3 and ab equal to 2, we have to find 8a cube minus 27b cube. So in this question we have to cube both sides of this equation. So this will be 8a cube minus 27b cube minus 3 into 2a into 3b into 2a minus 3b equal to 27. This will be 8a cube minus 27b cube minus 3 2 is 6, 3 is 18, ab. In place of this 2a minus 3b we will write this 3. So here it will be 3 and 27. So this will be 8a cube minus 27b cube. In place of ab we will write 2. So this will be 80, 2 is 36, 3, 27. This will be 8a cube minus 27b cube, 36, 108. This will be 27. So this will be 108 plus 27. This is 135. So 8a cube minus 27b cube will be 135. The last question. If x plus 1 upon x is equal to 4, we have to find x square plus 1 by x square. So the equation is given in the linear form, that is of first order degree. If we will take this whole value, so if we will square both sides, so this will be x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 into x into 1 by x, and this is 16. So we have to find this value only. So this x goes with x, and this will be x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 will be there, and here it will be 16. So the answer will be x square plus 1 by x square, 16 minus 2, answer will be 14. So this is how you have to solve this question. The second part is x to the power 4 plus 1 by x to the power 4. This you can get by squaring the answer that you have got. Now x square plus 1 by x square is 14. So here you can write 14 ka square. This will be x to the power 4. X square ka square will be x to the power 4. 1 upon x to the power 4. 2 into x square into 1 by x square. This will be 196. This square goes with this, and this will be x to the power 4. 196 minus 2, 194. So student, you have to solve these type of questions like this. In order to prove the cube of this, what you will do, you will just cube both sides. This will be x cube plus 1 by x cube plus 3 times x into 1 by x, x plus 1 by x is equal to 64. Now on substituting the value, you can get the result. So student, this was all about the second exercise of your chapter, that is expansion. Just go through the exercise first and second, solve the question, go through the video thoroughly, and if you find any doubt in first and second exercise, ask me in the group or you can call me. Thank you class.